A lot of times I have the opportunity to go and talk to active teachers, and one of the things I get asked is why do the retired teachers care about the active teachers? They've been retired for 15 or 20 years, and why are you coming and talking to us about our retirement? I can tell you a story about one time I was at a meeting, and one of our retired teachers, she's 106 years old, and she wasn't able to walk anymore. She was in a wheelchair, and she reached up, grabbed my hand, and said, "What are you doing to help our active teachers?" And we realized that we can do a lot more to help our active teachers. You've been called to a great profession, one that our members served in all of their career. And we're going to work with you, protect you in your retirement. You may not know this, but we have over 80,000 retired teachers in the Texas Retired Teachers Association, and they're thinking about you in your retirement. Even when you're not thinking about your future and your retirement benefits, we are. And we're here to protect you, and we want to work with you, and we look forward to doing that for the years to come.
DRTA is the voice for retirees. It is the only voice for retirees. And it's a good, loud voice for retirees. Retirees have gotten active. It's very evident in this last session of the legislature that our voice was heard. It provides an organization for fellowship. It provides an organization for retirees to extend their activity after their careers, to get involved in other activities, to give a way to give back to public schools of Texas.
It has been a real privilege to be on the board. It's been a great amount of work, but it is very, very rewarding, and I feel like it's a great opportunity to serve. We have really two sectors. We have the retired members and we have the active members, and the needs are different on both sides, but our objective is to provide financial security for our retirees and to provide for the future of our active teachers. TRS is, in my mind, the forever factor in public education, in that TRS was around when my mother started teaching in 1955. It was around many years before that, but her contributions have helped me, and my contributions will help future generations of teachers. And I think that's huge, to be a part of something that is going to exceed my lifetime. It makes me feel really secure to know that I have a great pension and that I have insurance for the rest of my life.
Senate Bill 1458 is what I like to think of as the real turning point for this organization. For the first time in 12 years, it enabled retirees to receive a cost of living raise. But more importantly than that, it really solidified the future for TRS and its benefit programs. It established the system, TRS, making it actuarially sound. It has to have enough money in that fund to pay a benefit for present retirees and all future retirees. And folks, that's about 1.3 million folks. It just ensures that active teachers will have a defined benefit for them when they retire. Defined benefit, what we have with TRS, it's defined by the number of years you taught. It's defined by the amount of money you put into the system, the state puts into the system. And they have investors that work in TRS, that invest that money, that work for that money. I never have to worry about my money, my investments. There are people there on staff that are taking care of my money. They know what they're doing. I have ultimate confidence in that board of directors and the fiduciaries over there that are making those judgments.
Carolyn's first 3 retirement years, I got to keep working. So she made some trips around the world, a couple of them. Flew to Hong Kong with all her sisters. But it was great because she had taught for over 30 years. More than that, really. And she had earned every dime she was getting, and she earned the right to enjoy it.
And we're both very active and retired teachers. We enjoy encouraging our new retirees and informing them on what Texas Retired Teachers Association is. And you would be amazed how many younger teachers do not know about TRTA.
It's very important that as retirees, we work with the active teachers so that the legacy of education is continued, and then they can help educate others around them.
Active teachers and retired teachers have a lot in common. It's our pension system. We need to be a team. We need to work together to preserve it because it is worth fighting for. It is worth keeping. It's a good thing for the Texas taxpayers. It's a good thing for the public schools of Texas.
I've been very fortunate to work with TRTA and the foundation for the last year, and it's been very rewarding. I feel very good about the contributions I make for the existing retirees, but I also continue to work for future retirees like my daughter and daughter-in-law. So I really do feel like I'm adding a lot of value, but I also feel like I'm getting a lot of personal satisfaction from helping the association and the foundation because they serve a very worthwhile cause and they support our teachers who get put in many years of service. One of my favorite programs is the Classroom Assistance Program, and I was really reminded how powerful it was the other day when we went to Georgetown High School and presented a Classroom Assistance grant to Miss Amanda Stevenson's class. She's a jazz teacher there, and it was really heartwarming when we walked in. They were performing, and you could just see all the enthusiasm for all the kids, and we stood there and just listened. They were so focused they didn't even see us. And after they finished, we presented the assistance grant to Ms. Stevenson, and her students were all very supportive. They sat around, they all wanted to be in the picture with their teacher, and it was just so heartwarming to see the impact we can have by helping some of the teachers in our classroom.
The support from TRTF is a great thing, and I think our students are going to benefit from this project in so many ways. Music's definitely the universal language, and you can take music to any country at any point in time and just throw music in front of people and they'll be able to read it. The funds that we did receive from TRTF, we're going to actually bring in clinicians for our students, and what that means is we're going to bring in composers that can directly work on their music that they've written with our kids. We're going to bring in other professional musicians from the Austin area, the Houston area, maybe even down in the valley, and just bring them up and have them teach our kids, giving different opinions, different perspectives on styles of music, and directly work with the students that way. So just to bring them up and have them assist in teaching is a great benefit for the kids. And the best part about music is that it's been statistically proven that it helps in all areas, math, science, anything like that. And so just the ability and the, I guess, dedication it takes to learn music and be patient with that definitely helps out in all forms of and walks of life, really.
We have a lot of teachers in my family, and I've seen the impact that they've made on other people. I've ran into students that they've had, and just the impact that they've made on their lives, and the impact other teachers that I've had have influenced my decisions. And I think it's important for people of my generation to want to enter the education field in Texas because the teachers that we have now, they can't stay forever. And having new ideas and new thought processes come in and make our already great education system even better. We are continuing on a tradition, and we're here to start our own legacy.
I had a legacy of many, many years in the public schools of Texas, and those are great memories, and I probably would do it over again. But this is a new phase in my life, a new part of my legacy that we can give back to the community and we can ensure that the retirement system is there for active teachers and retirees. It is the security for teachers in public education. It is the reason to work in public education. It is an excellent pension program.